What's up guys? This is Matt here at Fitness Fusion, and today we're going to show you how to stop deadlifting like a dumbass. For some of you that may not know how to deadlift, we're going to go over exactly how to do it the right way. And for some of you that have been doing it for a while, I've seen a lot of people making mistakes lately on Instagram or in my gym or in other gyms with this particular exercise. Now, this is one of the most important exercises you can add into your programming. It's also one of the most dangerous and one of the simplest and one of the most complicated ones. What I mean by that, importance. We're going to go over the importance here, just picking up a weight off the floor and putting it down. It's not that simple. It's more about overall body strength. You could put this on a back day, you could put this on a leg day, whatever it is. This is training everything. Okay, from your forearms down to your glutes. All right, now it's dangerous because if you're doing this wrong, you can get hurt really bad. You see a lot of people pulling up, they get that cat back. One of those, do one of these to get it up. Total shit. They don't even know about a few little tips or mechanics they can use to fix whatever they got. Whatever problems they have, and do it correctly. Simple. Yes, it's simple. Once you get the form down, you're picking a weight off the floor, then putting it back down. And complicated. It's not so simple. There are a lot of steps to do this the right way to get the most out of it and to do it safely. So we're going to go over those now. I'll stop talking so much about that. We'll go right into the exercise. First things first is foot placement. It's not as simple as just hips and shoulder width apart, because everyone is built differently. Some people have wider shoulders than they do hips. Some people are vice versa. What is more important is that when you get in position, the outside of your knees are grazing your forearms or your elbows. They're right up against it, and we want that. This is a comfortable exercise, which means you're getting comfortable with yourself. You're getting down here, pushing those knees out into those arms. And what that's doing is when we're pushing up, we're activating the abductors, these glutes in the side here. Everything that turns your foot or pushes your leg out here. When we start to activate those, we're developing a lot of torque and power within the hips. And doing that, we're stabilizing the hips. Stabilizing the hips means protecting the low back, okay? So, foot placement, somewhere where you get down here and it's already against your arms. Now, footwear. If you have some lifting shoes, or just training shoes, or something with a flat sole, that's great. If you have running shoes with more of a heel here, you don't want that. It's leaning you forward. And more importantly about most running shoes is they don't have a lot of lateral stability, which means you can get it up in the air, and if you can see my feet, and you risk rolling your ankle. These type of shoes prevent me from doing that. But even better is just deadlifting barefoot. What's great about that, well, you have to ask your gym owner or gym manager if it's okay, because a lot of gyms have rules about lifting barefoot. Keep your socks on. But the great thing about not having shoes is because the shoe is basically a cast around your foot. Taking that off, you're able to use way more muscles than you thought of in your feet. You use your toes to grab the ground, and that gives you a good, strong foundation to push through the floor. Okay? So, proper footwear, proper width apart, and we don't just pick it up from here. What I'm doing is my back is straight like a launching pad, and this is the first thing that I see a lot of people do wrong. They go right here. I've done this myself until I, corrected it and learned the proper way to do it. You get down here, back straight, right, butts down, and you're looking at yourself in the mirror. Usually there's a mirror right there. You're looking at yourself because it's really cool to watch yourself pick up that heavy weight, see yourself holding that heavy ass weight, and putting it down. Okay? The problem with looking at yourself, other than it's vain, is we are not keeping the spine straight. And when you see me more of a better angle here, My spine is straight right now. Now it's not straight, okay? The strength of that back comes from when it's straight. And your neck, all right, the cervical vertebrae are part of your spine. So everything's straight, and then at the end, boom. When you lift that head up and look at yourself in the mirror, you are losing so much power and so much strength from this exercise. Think of it as a car frame. The frame is strong, everywhere else, the back end, midsection, and then you get up to the front, there's a huge dent in it. That means everything else is weakened. The same thing goes for here. So stop putting your head up, looking at yourself, keep it straight, looking at the ground, and as you come up, boom, now you can look at yourself because my spine is straight, my eyes are forward. Back down, I'm looking at the ground. All right? Now, the next mistake a lot of people do, I see them, they walk right up to the bar, do one of these, and just pick it up right away. All right? Problem with that is, when you start to load this up, you just go and yank. You may think you're ready for this exercise, but there may be a lat over here, there may be a glute over here that's not prepared, and you just go down and yank the bar up, okay? You're gonna be fucking yourself, you could get injured. So, one thing you wanna do is a pre-pull. Now, a pre-pull is, when you pull on this bar, there's a little bit of wiggle room, all right? It's a little loose. We want that. It's clipped in, these plates will stay on, but it's a little loose, all right? You got a little wiggle room, and we want to do a pre-pull. We'll go back to the car analogy. When I get down here, pre-pull for about 2 to 3 seconds, if you're just starting out. Over time, you'll get it down to where you're ready to go in like a second. But right now, I'm gonna get down here, gonna pre-pull. All right? Just pulling that bar until you hear that click. You're not pulling all the weight up, you're leaving a little bit out. Okay? And when I'm doing that, right now, I'm engaging my lats, my glutes, my hamstrings, even my forearms, and right now I'm preparing my body, and boom. Every part of me is prepared, even your core. You're right here, pre-pull, nice and tight, generate that torque from inside the hips, and then go up, okay? Now what I mean about the car analogy, if you ever drag race or even saw a drag race, you don't just go there, turn your car on, and pedal to the metal all the way down the track. You're warming up your car, you're warming up the engine. Sometimes they'll do burnouts to sort of generate grip on the track before that light turns green. Same thing with this. You don't just pick it up cold. I'm getting down here, head is straight, pre-pull, engage every muscle, forearms, lats, core, glutes, hamstrings, your quads, engaging everything here, everything good to go, yep, and go from there. Moving on to the next issue. A lot of people will get it up, and for the sake of this video, this is just a regular deadlift. This isn't a Romanian deadlift or a stiff-legged deadlift that's focusing more on the hamstrings and the glutes. One of these. All right, this is just straight up, straight down. More of a squat than a stiff-legged deadlift. So, when you get up to this point here, I'm pushing with the legs, then hips forward. A lot of people get up here and they go back. There is a difference there. Hips forward and back, okay? You don't want to use your back. You're driving those hips forward. And at the very top, what do people love to do? Especially women. Nothing against women, but I just think they sometimes are a little bit more flexible and they're able to do this more than guys do. You get at that top, you overarch that back. They squeeze those glutes because they're looking for those booty gains. All right, overarch, go down. Don't overarch. because if you can see, straight line, okay. When I get up here, boom, I'm stable. Head straight down to the spine, all the way down to the feet. When I get to here, that's taking all that weight I'm holding here and putting it on my low back. I want it right here. My whole body's holding that weight. I'm nice and stable, my core is tight. You can flex your glutes without squeezing your butt cheeks together into one of these. So just get it up straight. Don't lean back. And the last thing, a lot of guys in the gym, even my gym, I know if you're lifting heavy ass weight for sure, but I see mostly young kids doing this. They get up that weight, maybe there's 225 on the bar, or 315. Like a dumbass. What you're doing, if you're doing multiple reps, you want to stay in that same spot. That bar bouncing all over the place, it's fucking up your position, where you're grabbing, where your feet are. If you're centered on the bar, why are you doing that? I got rules in my gym, the 10 commandments. Don't drop the weights. Mostly because it pisses off other members. Me, I don't mind if it's a heavy enough weight. If you're just dropping 1 plate, 2 plates, 3 plates, you need to go back to the basics. If you can't control the weight as you go down, the same way as you go up, then you need to bring that weight down, because the negative portion of the exercise going down is just as important as the positive portion going up. So you're right here, I don't care what the weight is, your mind needs to be on controlling that weight at any position. So here, all our steps. Not only are you focusing on the negative portion of the exercise and building strength there, but also you're not dropping the weight. You're not losing your grip and having to re-grip in a different position and be off, okay? And it's also, if you are able to hold onto the bar when you bounce it like that, that's creating such a shock for my forearms and my grip, all right? If we're doing multiple reps with this, you want to keep the strength there. In order to get up to 10, you need to be able to have the endurance and stamina to hold the bar for 10. Now when you're banging up and banging up and banging, you're losing more and more grip. All right? So, let's go over the steps one more time. I'm sure this has been a long enough video. Feet wide enough to where when you get down, your knees are pushing on the inside of your arms, and you want to be pushing against them. All right? With the bar, my back is straight. My head is not up looking at myself, sexy. Look at that pretty face in the mirror. Your head is down. So my spine is straight. My chin's not to my chest. My head's not down this much, but it's neutral, okay? And you're gonna do the pre-pull. Engage all your muscles, glutes, hamstrings, quads, core, biceps, lats, forearms, whatever. And then go, hips forward. Hold it straight up, tighten up that core, flex those glutes. Do not lean back, stay straight up, and lower it down with some control. Boom, that's the deadlift, okay? If any of you have been deadlifting like a dumbass, hopefully this video has helped you. If any of you haven't deadlifted before, hopefully this video has helped you. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I've been Matt Jasker. You've been sitting on your ass watching YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe this video. Follow us on Facebook, on Instagram. Check out our website, fitnessfusion247365.com, and I'll see you next time. I'm out of breath. 14 minutes, fuck! Deadlift. Ah, fuck! I forgot the tagline. It's foot placement. Okay? Now, actually, fuck! Ah, fuck! Oh, wow, that's a perfect fucking Ow, son of a bitch! Ow. Ready to go, and then boom. Fuck! Fuck it, it's a 14-minute video. I don't care, whatever. Cocksucker! With that, stacking it up, if you have a smaller plate, I'm rambling on! I can't see my head! Go back to that fucking angle! Hire a fucking intern, that's what I'm gonna do. Piece of fucking shit camera. Oh my god. Motherfucker! Adjustable fucking tripod my ass. Is that fucking good? Am I in the is it cutting my head off again? I can't fucking win tonight.